Former homeless people, what's the darkest side of humanity you've ever experienced? I lived on the streets for 3 years after aging out of foster care at 18. No family, no connections, just me and a backpack in downtown Portland. Most people think the worst part about being homeless is the cold or hunger, but the real nightmare is how invisible you become. People look right through you like you're not even human, but this one incident still keeps me up at night. It was December, freezing rain coming down sideways. I'd been trying to stay dry under this overpass when I saw him. An older homeless guy named Pete, who I'd met a few times at the shelter. Pete was maybe 60, had these kind eyes, and always shared his food if he had extra. He was sitting against a concrete wall, shivering uncontrollably. His lips were turning blue. I walked over to check on him. "Hey Pete, you okay?" He could barely speak. His whole body was shaking. Can't feel my hands. I knew he needed to get warm fast, or he was going to die. The nearest hospital was 6 blocks away, but I couldn't carry him alone. That's when I saw 3 college kids walking by. They were laughing, coming back from some party. Nice clothes, expensive phones, the whole deal. I ran up to them. "Please, I need help. There's a man dying over there. He needs to get to a hospital." The first kid, some blonde guy in a varsity jacket, looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language. "Sorry man, we can't get involved. He's literally dying. It'll take 5 minutes to call an ambulance." The second kid, this girl with perfect makeup, actually laughed. That's what happens when you choose to live like that. Like Pete woke up one day and decided homelessness sounded fun. "Please," I begged them, "just call 911. You don't have to do anything else." The third kid pulled out his phone, and for a second I thought he was going to help. Instead, he started recording me. "Yo, check this out. Homeless guy trying to guilt trip us." He was filming me begging for help while Pete was dying 50 feet away, making jokes about it. His friends were laughing, egging him on. This is going on TikTok, when homeless people attack. I lost it, started yelling at them, which only made them film more. They thought it was hilarious. 3 kids who probably spent more on dinner that night than I saw in a month, turning a man's death into entertainment. They finally walked away, still filming and laughing. I ran back to Pete, used my last $2 to call 911 from a payphone. Took the paramedics 20 minutes to find us under the overpass. Pete was unconscious by then. Severe hypothermia, they said. Touch and go. I followed the ambulance to the hospital, sat in the waiting room for hours. The nurses kept trying to kick me out because I looked homeless, smelled homeless. Finally, a doctor came out around 4 a.m. Pete was alive, but barely. Frostbite on 3 fingers, they might have to amputate. If you hadn't called when you did, he would have died, the doctor told me. I never saw those college kids again, but I think about them all the time. How they saw another human being dying and turned it into a joke. How they had the power to save a life with 1 phone call and chose cruelty instead. Pete recovered, lost 2 fingertips, but kept his life. He's housed now, gets disability checks. We still grab coffee sometimes. Those kids probably forgot about that night completely. For them, it was just funny content for social media. For Pete and me, it was the night we learned that some people see homeless folks as entertainment, not humans. The worst part wasn't their refusal to help. It was how much joy they got from our suffering, like our pain was comedy to them. That's the darkest thing about being homeless. Not the cold or hunger, but discovering how easily people can watch you die and laugh about it.